it droney on the freeway?
Very droney.
Yeah.
But I honestly like drones, so. I'm Eric, this is my 2019 GT86 and you're watching ANSWRD. I got this car because I was looking for a reliable and fun car and one that fit in my budget, and this kind of just, it fell in place. It came to me at the right time, and ever since that I fell in love with it. My favorite thing is the way it handles and feels, the steering responses, and how the car, it communicates the road to you through the chassis and the steering wheel and the seats, and I love how it looks. My least favorite is something like a lot of people, they hate about the car is the lack of power. This car, its 0 to 60 is not that much faster than like a Camry or a Prius. It only pushes around 200 horsepower, which is not a lot. It is a small car, but that is a little bit underpowered. So the only thing to do would be to boost it to fix that. First, I have a full carbon fiber lip. I got that installed with a friend. And then I got these eBay side markers, not a big deal. And then I got these raised 57 gram lights with Nitto tires, and then it's actually staggered. And then after that, I guess we have the Valentes, and then full carbon fiber, it's a duckbill. And then I have the exhaust on the car, and then it's lowered on coilovers, and the most obvious thing is the wrap.
And what is this wrap color?
This wrap color is... The wrap color is an ivory color.
Sweet, so we just did a poll and we did 55 miles an hour. So in classic GT86 BRZ FRS fashion, the car's not fast.
Not fast
This
at all.
one is not boosted. Eric got his GT86 less than 6 months ago. Already has a wrap, taillights, wheels, suspension, front lip, spoiler. Am I missing anything?
No.
I think that's it. The stock seats are really nice. So let's start with the car, the base car that you got, then we'll talk about the order of the mods that you got. So this is which trim level of the 86?
This is the base GT version.
And are there like different trims of the GT86 now, or is it just all one trim?
So I believe there's the base.
These seats are really nice.
Yeah,
so stock like buckets.
Right, so this is the base GT seats, and then I believe there's the Hakone edition, which you actually featured on your channel, and then they have the TRD, which is equipped with the Brembos, and some other like small stuff inside, but in power, like nothing too different.
Okay, and the car underneath is pearl white?
Right.
Gotcha, okay, cool. I know that you really like the platform. You love the car. You were doing donuts in it like before you even got the wrap. So, and you got the wrap pretty quick after the car.
Right.
So you're having a good time with it. These seats are really nice. How are they on like longer road trips?
On longer road trips, well, this car is a driver-oriented car, so you feel the road and it communicates very well, and that's something that you don't really want to have on road trips. So anything over like half an hour to an hour, like honestly my butt goes numb. I can't feel anything. It is uncomfortable. My back hurts and everything. But other than that, as like a daily driver, I think that they're okay. It hugs you very tightly, so that's one thing I really like about them.
Yeah, so they're good for sportiness, but you definitely feel that they're sporty.
Right, right.
And then the second part on the road trips thing, and we've been in the car just for like half an hour now, it drones.
It drones a lot.
And it drones at like almost any RPM that you're at, like as long as you're on the power pretty much. Is that a stock thing that happens in this car, or is that because you got rid of, you know,
Right. So actually, one of the first things I noticed, because I picked this car up in Bakersfield, and it's about a 2-hour drive back to where I live at, and I noticed that this car was pretty droney, like stock exhaust, and I was kind of surprised because I thought it'd be like quiet, not really hear anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty droney.
What's the downpipe in the exhaust that you have?
So I have a catless front pipe, and then I took off the mufflers, and then I got new tips. So it's nothing like crazy.
Is it like super loud on cold start usually?
It's insanely loud. Like my mom, it wakes her up every day, and she describes it as a helicopter.
Go! Get to the chopper!
What was the order of the mods? This car's like fully modded out almost.
So
like it does not look anywhere close to stock.
Yeah, so I basically did the exhaust first, and then I told myself I wouldn't like lower the car or anything, and then a month or two after I lowered it, and then the day after I installed the coilovers with a friend, I picked up the wheels, and then maybe like a week or two after I got the wheels, I got the wrap done. Oh, and then the spoiler and the lip were like the first kind of mods too.
Did you know that you wanted to do a color like this, or were you just like between a bunch of different colors?
I always knew I wanted to do like a crazy color like this, and I was thinking of maybe like a yellow or something like that, or even like a gray or a black. But then a couple of friends, they convinced me to just like go and full send it, because I was worried it wouldn't look good on the car, and then I got it, and I think it looks amazing, so I'm pretty happy with this decision. But originally I was gonna go with a more like neutral type of color, like a matte black or like a Nardo gray.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
it looks really good. And then that front lip, so when I put this up on Reddit, I'm sure you saw like a couple different people commented asking what that front lip is. So that's from Carbon Creations, you said?
Yeah, Carbon Creations on FT Speed, but I actually got it used.
And then is the spoiler from the same company?
The spoiler, actually, it's from a supplier in Taiwan. I actually got it on eBay. It's full carbon fiber too.
Nice. And it looks really good. And then those taillights, ridiculously cheap.
Right.
Really good.
Right. I got that off of a company in Taiwan too, because a lot of these parts are made overseas. A lot of companies, they buy the parts and ship it here and resell it for like a crazy price. So I'm like, just skip the middleman and get it straight from the companies. Yeah.
You did everything so fast. What would you do going forward? Like, what's next for this car? Like, this is almost show car level. You gonna do a body kit on it? Are you gonna do a turbo, supercharger?
As of now, definitely there's still like small like aesthetic stuff I still need to do, like the side skirts and maybe like a carbon fiber hood with vents. But other than that, I think my next plan, before I even decide to go on like a wide body kit, is boosting the car. So turbo or supercharger. I'm leaning more towards turbo just because it sounds amazing. You know, you can't beat the sound of a nice turbo.
Why the automatic? I know people probably commented already, but that always comes up in conversations with any car.
Right.
So there's a 6-speed option with a manual for the 86 platform.
Right.
Then there's the 6-speed auto. Why the automatic?
So the automatic, first of all, it was pretty hard to find the car in general during the time I bought it. It was hard to find the car. So even to find one was already a success, and it just happened to be an automatic. And second of all, I've heard a lot of good things about the auto. I know it shifts extremely fast.
Yeah, can you show me like if you pull the downshift pedal? Yeah, it seems pretty responsive.
And you can see the upshifts too.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it on the tach. It moves pretty quick.
It does move quick, and then especially because I'm planning on going on boosting the car, I know the automatic transmission would definitely beat a boosted one in manual too. So just because a person can't shift as fast as the car.
Yeah, so basically as it builds boost,
exactly,
be tuned to do the shifting on its own. And how is it for city driving just in automatic mode?
it's amazing. It saves on gas, and I really like how quick it shifts. But sometimes, as you can see there, I press on the pedal, and there's like a delay, and then it downshifts for you. So sometimes it's kind of buggy, but most of the time it's really responsive.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the actual shift, once it registers, happens quickly.
Happens extremely quickly. Yes.
It's just the car will sometimes wait to actually do the shift.
Right.
Interesting. Okay. And what's your fuel economy like when you're just driving like around town? Like if you're just going to school or?
So combined, like I've been getting 24 miles a gallon.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Even when I'm like off the pedal, the best I've ever gotten is like 26.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if it was just my car, because I've heard a lot of the owners got crazy, insane, like 32 or 38. Yeah. But I'm just not seeing that. But 24 is still pretty good to me.
Yeah. And is the tank like big enough to do long road trips on it, or do you have to fill up all the time?
Off of each tank, I get maybe like 220 miles, 250 miles, so it's not too bad. Okay. The tank's about 14 gallons.
And did you consider waiting until like the new BRZ 86 came out instead of buying this one? Or did you know you were going to boost it anyway, so it didn't really matter?
I didn't want to wait for the new one just because I knew prices would be like pretty high. And then also I knew that a lot of the support and parts would be kind of delayed. So then I wanted something everybody knew, had parts for, and was cheap.
That makes sense. Well, it's a very good looking car. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. It sounds good. If you had, let's say, like, I don't know, whatever amount of money, what would you do next? So it sounds like you're gonna boost it, so you're gonna get some more power out of it. What would you do if you could do, like, I don't know, let's say turbo, supercharger, and then one other thing? What would it be?
So,
what's your dream?
I mean, I feel like every owner wants kind of like the same thing in mind. So if it's boosted, the next thing for sure would be a wide body kit.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Rocket Bunny version 3 or the Rally Backer kit.
Nice. Very cool. Eric, I really appreciate you coming out today. This is a beautiful road. This is my first time out here, and the first time experiencing it from the passenger seat of an FRS. I actually have not ridden in an FRS in years, so this has been very nice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Eric, what's your Instagram so they can follow you?
Check out my Instagram. It's at GOLDN8.86. It's Golden86.
It'll be on the screen. We'll put it in the description, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Okay.
I think it'd be super funny if you say the color, but I'm gonna bleep it out.
Okay.